Oh my God, Leo. All right, I'm back. So I know I didn't do your reading I did actually do you and Sagittarius reading, but I figured it's like so long. Like it's like only a few days. So I figured I would, in a way, combine the energy, but not really, and just put you guys' readings out first for next week. And yeah, so today we're doing your love and romance reading for the first week of March. Happy March. We're so close to spring. I love March, and I love this wonderful season, as I'm assuming a lot of us do. So let's have a look into love and romance and how that's going to be looking for us during this time for Leos. And this is mainly for your person, but also for you, Leo loves. So remember to give this video a like, comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell right next door to be sure that you're notified about all of the future uploads here on this channel. Thank you to all you guys who have been liking and sharing the videos. I appreciate that all so much. I send you guys my love and some healing energies. And please remember that these readings are general. So, you know, take the parts that resonate, leave the rest that don't. So this week, this person is really standing their ground. They're very defensive in general, but they're also defensive when it comes to this relationship. They're not willing to compromise on what they want when it comes to you, and they're not willing to go back. So there could be a lot of energy that is coming towards them, but they're successfully keeping those energies at bay, keeping, you know, the haters down below. And, you know, they're focused on maintaining their upper ground and protecting this relationship. This connection is very important to them, and they do anything to protect it. And they do anything to protect it. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person could be a very emotional person, artistic person, spiritual person, intuitive, emotional, but this person is standing their ground based off of how they're feeling. And they're also protecting themselves against energies of people or situations, just energies that want to contort their emotional energy for their own favor. So in whichever way, shape, or form. It could be avoiding fake people. It could be avoiding, you know, bad food, or avoiding, you know, resources or materials that, you know, cause them to feel bad. But either way, they're really determined to stay where they are when it comes to you. They're not willing to budge on their feelings or what they expect from you or what they want with you, or especially, you know, all the victories that you guys have had together. They're really protecting it, and they're not willing to let anything come up and knock it down. So this person's very, well, I mean, they're in defense mode right now. And honestly, it's because they've gotten some sort of truth. This truth is leading to a massive renewal for them. If it hasn't already, it will lead to that. But this truth probably was very hard to take. And they also had to release judgments that they had on themselves and on others. That's something that they're doing right now. But they had too much judgment on them, and they're needing to release that. Okay, but there's a lot of truth, and it feels like there's a significant phase cycle concluding in this person's life, and also in this connection, but it's mainly in this person's life, that is going to allow for an ascension in this relationship, and, you know, a closing out of one phase to go into a whole new spiritual phase, physical phase, life phase that is truly in order for them and truly right for them. Yes. So this person, there's a victory in this relationship, or this relationship is very victorious. This relationship is very coveted, you know, like, or you're very coveted, they're very coveted. Someone or something about this relationship has been kind of battleship-ish, but also has been riddled with strife and negative energy, just people throwing energy onto this connection, trying to break up the connection for their various reasons or the other. But this person, I mean, God be with them, because this person is like tough as nails. It doesn't matter how they look on the outside, because seeing a very emotional person who's very soft, but at the same time, tough as nails, tough. All right, a lot of energy, but still standing and not budging. And that's why there's this success coming in this relationship, that they're realizing there's a success coming. The defensive energy and the success are somehow linked together, and it's going to make sense in time. So that's the present energy. It's around safeguarding and, you know, standing their ground when it comes to how they feel, and when it comes to this relationship, they're not budging. They're not backing down or budging. So this person, what they're focused on, and their focus for this week is on money, is on their health, their body, stability, their resources, their family, everything, you know, and also making sure that things go the way that they want it to go in their life, but also when it comes to this relationship. So this person is very grounded and reliable and trustworthy. But I feel like there was a pattern of doing things that recently has come to an end, or that recently like wasn't really working for them. It could be a group of people, a group that was kind of not really working for them, you know, like it just wasn't working. And this person is coming out of that. Yeah, they're coming out of that. There's this energy of confusion though, of not everything not being fully known or said, and it's causing frustration in this person's life. It's causing their energy to feel frustrated. But I do feel like this this energy, like what is unknown, what is done in the dark will come to the light, idiots. So people who think that they could, not even, what's done in the dark will come to the light. So this is something that this person is focused on, because they know that they're going to get some sort of justice, because it's coming. They could feel it. In fact, this person might have a heavy feel to them. They might be very withdrawn. They might be wanting their time alone. And it's because there's something that possibly was done in the darkness, or something that has been unknown, confusing, elusive to this person, that's now going to be made clear to them. And actually, it will actually cause this person to feel more productive, and lift a heavy burden off this person's heart. It feels like there's groups, karmic groups, that are, you know, kind of weighing down on this person. And it feels like maybe it's the emotions of it, experience of it, it's weighing down on this person. And they may not understand why. They're focused on, you know, what it is that they have, but they may not understand. There may be feelings that they can't fully understand. They're going to understand it. They just need to kind of give it time. That's what this week is for. Well, a part of what this week is for. I'm hearing Billy Joel music right now in my head. So you guys know Billy Joel. That is the vibe that this person is in right now. They're in Billy Joel vibes, like energy. All right, so clearly they're in some sort of space. So their focus and what they're trying to do this week is, I feel like they want to bring about some sort of chaos, because they want to bring about change, but they're trying to inflict chaos in possibly the world around them. But they're also wanting to learn something from it. They're wanting to get wisdom from it, truth, clarity, but they are trying to create chaos. That's what this person's trying to do. Oh my God, man. That's what their intention is for this week. And I feel like it's because maybe that's the group of these overly ambitious people. They don't have strength, you know, they're pussy, they're soft. They don't say the truth, they lie, you know, trying to get ahead. But it's like, you don't get far, because when you're not building, you're not really planting seeds, B. Like, you don't get far when you act like that. So that's what it is. And I feel like this person is kind of like working through that frustration, because this person can throw chaos because they can handle chaos. So that's why it's like they're really good at it, because when it's thrown on them, they actually come out of it really amazingly. So they throw it on others who they feel like, you know, whatever, or they get into fights, or they're just very, they don't, you know, this person might like working out, you know, they might like movement. This is somebody who kind of enjoys, they enjoy that bop bop, they enjoy that energy a little bit. So they're unleashing it to people who possibly lack that strength to handle it, because they're trying to either learn a lesson, get some truth, something like that. That's where it's coming from. But also, ultimately, this person is healing from it, because they're moving through some sort of contrast. It feels like there's a shift in energy as well. They're trying to change the energy up. You know, this person, I mean, they're so messy, Leo. Who are you with? They're so messy. So yeah, this person, they're really focused on, I feel like they have like two agendas in a way. Like they have one agenda and then they have another agenda, and that's just what they're focused on. But when it comes to this relationship, they're kind of just keeping it afloat until it gets to some sort of a place that they want it to be at. Like it feels like it's in transition. Let's have a look here at the recent past in this connection with this person that's now so defensive. And we have, cooperation. This person's, they really recognize how they really feel about you. They also recognize your creative gifts. They recognize that you're like one of a kind. They recognize what you bring, and what you bring is not something that everybody brings. So it's very unique is what I'm trying to say. And they really started feeling like they were able to cooperate better with this relationship. Like this person might not have been so quick to recognize the things that you do, or like little things, but they still do protect this. It's funny, they protect this relationship like crazy. Like nobody's gonna talk about Leo to your person. Not, I promise you, Leo. Like nobody's gonna talk about you to this person, and they're not going to get their eyes scratched out. I promise you. I promise you. I swear on everything. Nobody's doing that. But they may have struggled to trust that in themselves. But ultimately, it didn't matter. They were still working on that within. I feel like this is somebody who likes the chaotic energy. So they were still working on that within. But if anybody said anything, if like they could actually, like I've seen them slapping somebody, like fighting, like they fought for you. I'm hearing fought past them. This has already happened, and it will happen, and it's currently happening. Like it happens. And it's because this person, they feel like you're amazing, and they feel like really good, like you work really well with them, and you're an excellent member, I'm hearing, of society. Like you're just a good person, and they don't like when people throw negative energy on good people, because this is somebody who's very intuitive and emotional, and maybe some spiritual people some of you guys are connecting with, and they have like a soul. This is a soulful person, so that's probably why they really connect with you, because this person is all about soul and passion and fire and zest. But also they're very grounded. This person's very, I'm hearing manipulative, but very earthly. Okay, so they like the earth, they like material things, but at the same time they like passion, and they're not going to sacrifice passion for material things, but they're also not going to sacrifice material things for passion. You understand? They're going to get both of it. So they see that in you, and they see that fire in you, that zest in you, and they can see haters coming from 18,000 miles away. So then they start blacking, and then they start just firing off. This is the kind of person that's like, they don't, I mean, this is not a ride or die, like this is a classy person, but they probably, I'm not like, I wouldn't be, they definitely grew up somewhere that they had to fight. Like they might be classy, but they definitely fought. They definitely fought a lot. Like, so yeah, I feel like it's just like the day to day with them. I feel like it wasn't in the recent past. It's not like anything too spiritual happened. I think actually, if it is spiritual, it's more like payback. Like maybe them feeling like you are giving them what you receive from them. So now they're able to, now they can recognize you in their life. Whereas before, maybe they had a hard time doing that because maybe they felt like it wasn't even give and take. So this is the kind of person that, this person will not recognize people. If people are doing bad, like they won't recognize it. If people take, it doesn't, like, this is somebody who, they'll be funny, they'll know that you're doing stuff and they won't say anything. And then they'll just act out of nowhere. That's this chaotic energy. But they thrive. They love it. Remember when your mom said, don't get in the mud with the pig? This is the pig, but they're not the pig, but this is the pig. Okay. Because now they want to fight. Okay. But before, they kind of felt like, all right, you know what, we're working together. It feels like there was cooperation, and they felt like you were also recognizing them in your life, and you're putting them into your plans, where I don't know if you're doing that before, but now they can feel it. because the energy shifted. That's what kind of, this is the kind of person that if your energy's off, they're gonna dip. It doesn't matter what you're saying. If your energy's off, they already know you're off. You know, this is not somebody who maybe in the past people could manipulate them, but now, no. Because they're looking at your energy, they're just like, no. Or they're feeling your vibe. Mm-mm. So that's why I feel like this is the energy that they're in this week. They want to scrap, they want to fight. They want to fight. Why you want to fight in March? All right. All right, so this person, they're thinking a lot. Okay, so this person there's a victory coming in this connection, but they might not really feel or realize that it's coming that way. It might not really, it's coming. It's coming is what I'm hearing. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. But this person is kind of like, there's a little bit of a lack of confidence. There's a little bit of like a feeling defeated. It feels like there have been things that have eaten away at this person's self-confidence, some triggers and stuff that makes this person maybe not really trust so much. And some things that they've once thought that they were victorious in, they don't feel victorious in it anymore. And it's because maybe they have uncovered some sort of truth with the judgment energy here. There's a truth is being uncovered. And come to think of it, that's actually really funny. I just realized that here on this channel doing this reading. Some people are so dumb. Some people genuinely think that you're just as dumb as them. So yeah, this person, their energy, it's not like it's low. They just really need to spend time with themselves. They need to be alone. And they're getting very grounded. They're getting kind of situated where they're at. And they're gonna reclaim their presence and their confidence, and they're gonna get much more grounded. So in the near future, okay, we have a very happy change coming here, a happy realization, happy event, everything working out perfectly in your favor, Leo. Yes, okay, so this energy of sadness, I'm hearing a little bit of depression, it changes into excitement and positive movement forward, because there's a deep, profound realization that comes through change in perception or just through change in circumstance. And now there's this enlightenment that brings about deep, profound happiness. That brings about happiness when it comes to the past, especially the past that was not very good for them. They're actually becoming much more happy with it. But I also feel like this might be what is coming up for this person. And so whatever is being illuminated for them, it actually makes them happy about, it's like something negative happened or something negative, like a negative experience, that it's not like it tainted them, it tainted others, but it's not like this. Okay, so it's like it's gonna go from tainting this person to tainting the other people from the past. So something very, very, very happy happening for this person, exactly the way they want it to be, okay? And so it's like just throwing back the negative energy onto the people who throw it onto you in the first place. Okay, and there's like a reunion here. So if you haven't seen this person in a little bit, this person and you are gonna be reconnecting. If there's been trouble emotionally, like where you feel like oceans away from this person emotionally, you guys are finally coming back into the same sea. Hopefully you guys can get back in the same rowboat and reconnecting again. Really, really nice. I also feel like this person is possibly letting go of a lot of old connections, old friendships, stuff like that, relationships that have just been like a revolving door. So, and I feel like this person, there's a new beginning that marks like a new phase in this connection and also in their life. So they actually can let this go and just move on. And that's actually what they're going to do. But it's like in a way that they're kind of releasing the baggage onto the other people from the past who haven't dealt with the past. Because this person has dealt with the past. This person deals with chaos. If chaos is thrown their way, they don't throw it onto other people, they deal with it. That's why it's almost like they have the authority to throw chaos on other people because they can handle it. You know, it's kind of like if you're doing something in some ways, if you never went through that, like nobody respects, it's like a leader who never went to war but wants to send everybody to war. It's like, but you never fought in the war. So shut up and sit down, you dummy. You know, but this person, they went to the war, they fought, you know, they got locked up. This is the person that did it all. So if they're going to turn around to somebody else, they went through it themselves and you know, they ate it. they took it on the chin. So they can take, these other people could take it on the chin too. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's a little bit of like, it's obviously it's general, so it's gonna vary in certain ways, but that's just what it's feeling like. It's feeling like people who put some stuff on this person, like not like stuff, but the people who put like just judgment, projections onto this person, they're gonna project it back to them like in it's such an immaculate way. Yo, it's not gonna be shadows anymore, babe. It's not. We're bringing things to light, dear. So it's honestly just moving on and, you know, cutting ties with the past fully and going towards this connection. This is a really happy, happy week. Something you've really been wanting comes to pass this week in a very spiritual and enlightening way for you and this person. Very gorgeous reading this week. No extendeds this week for Leo, maybe for other signs. For Leo, no extended. So let's have an angel answers, okay? Okay, so for your person, this person is learning to compromise. Well, it's more like when it comes to this relationship, they're learning to compromise. And also I feel like this person, they might be the type of person who they may tend to under compromise, where they over compromise themselves. And then, yeah, but instead of that, they're getting more of a compromise. But it feels like to this person, it doesn't feel like it's a compromise because it's been so unjust for so long that they almost don't even know that they deserve whatever it is that's coming their way. So they're getting justice. Something is coming their way that they deserve to bring peace. And then for you, we also have helpful people. There's people who are helping you with something, organize something, make something happen. They're there for you to help and in the near future, okay? So, yes. Okay, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited for you guys this week. Thank you to all you guys, and we'll talk next week. Bye-bye.